When someone comes to see me as an English teacher for the first time, I ask them a few questions. One question I ask is, why are you learning English? And usually I receive an answer more or less of the same, which is because I need it. So the second question that I ask is, do you like English? And that answer is a bit mixed. Sometimes I get, yeah, I really like it. And other times I get, it's difficult. Or not really. I study it because I need it. And I often find, well, I almost always find a connection between the people who like it, the people who are interested in it, and the people who improve in it. And so when I went to learn Spanish and Portuguese, I realized over the time that I was finding interests of mine or ways that I like to learn and focusing on them as my way of learning, because I was self-learning, right? And so if anyone knows me, they know that I'm music oriented. And so I found that studying lyrics helped me with my vocabulary, practicing the pronunciation by singing, but more importantly, less directly to the actual language of Spanish and Portuguese, but more mentally. Listening to music helped me to get a sense of the culture and the history and the art behind this language. And so it allowed me to become even more interested in their culture and therefore become more dedicated and more committed to learning the language because I was interested in it. So this applies to all kinds of interests and topics and learning techniques. If you are a Brazilian living in Australia and you're living on the Gold Coast and you came here to surf, then find something in English related to surfing, because you'll want to read it, you'll want to hear about it, whether it be an interview or a podcast. I don't know if there are podcasts about surfing. Watch the weather report, and then start to produce your own stories about times you went surfing. I did this with scuba diving. I started to tell stories about scuba diving in Spanish, and that's how I learned certain vocabulary like tiburón, tubarão in Portuguese, and other technical words for scuba diving, buceo, mergulhar in Portuguese, because I'm interested in this topic. So if you're struggling to find some motivation or struggling to find interest in a language, that is the advice that I would give to you. It might sound a little simple, but it's just really effective. Find what interests you and dedicate yourself to immersing yourself in that. And then you'll never find learning English to be a chore. Have a great day. Bom dia.